Listen, I need you to open your mind for the next few minutes because what I'm about to tell you will change how women see you forever. Most men give away too much too soon. They reveal things that feel harmless in the moment, but once the words leave your lips, there's no taking them back. And when you do, she will never see you the same way again. Think of this as forbidden knowledge. The truth women will never admit, but they all react to. So lean in, take notes, and stay sharp. Because by the end of this video, you'll understand why silence is power, mystery is magnetic, and self-mastery is irresistible. Secret 1. Never confess your deepest insecurities. It feels natural, even intimate, to want to share your fears and insecurities with a woman you care about. Maybe she asks you what's really going on in your head, and in that vulnerable moment you let it spill. You tell her about the doubts that keep you up at night, the failures you secretly replay, the fears you've never admitted to another soul. But here's the brutal reality. Once those words are out, she cannot unhearth them. What you thought was bonding may quietly erode the foundation of attraction. You stop being the man she looks up to and start becoming the man she feels she needs to fix. And no woman truly desires to fix the man she admires. Admiration and repair don't coexist. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This is timeless wisdom. Instead of broadcasting weakness, embody strength through action. Instead of confessing every fear, conquer it privately. Women respect men who hold the line, who wrestle their battles in silence, and emerge stronger without making their struggle her burden. Ask yourself, do you want 5 minutes of relief by unloading your darkest fears or a lifetime of respect because you mastered them quietly? The difference is monumental. And look, if your biggest insecurity is that you once sang karaoke sober, keep that to yourself too. Some secrets really are better left in the vault. Secret 2, never reveal how many women you've really slept with. It's one of those questions every man dreads. So, how many women have you been with? And here's the truth. You can't win if your number is too low. She may quietly wonder if other women didn't find you attractive. If it's too high, she may question whether you can ever truly commit to her. Either way, you've planted doubt in her mind, and doubt is poison to attraction. Alexander the Great conquered entire empires before the age of 30. Yet he didn't walk around boasting about every detail of his private life. Why? Because mystery commands respect. The moment you start listing numbers, you reduce yourself to statistics. Statistics that will be judged, compared, and dissected in ways you cannot control. A man of value doesn't advertise his past. He carries himself with quiet confidence in the present. When a woman presses you for a number, realize what she's really testing. Your composure. The powerful answer is not a confession. It's our direction. Shift the focus to who you are now and what you're building. Ask yourself this. Do you want her obsessing over ghosts of your past or captivated by the man standing in front of her today? And by the way, if your answer is 3.5, don't even try to explain that one. Some mysteries are better unsolved. Secret 3, never admit your financial struggles in detail. Money is one of the greatest sources of stress for men. We've all had moments of debt, doubt, and difficulty. And while you may feel tempted to spill everything to a woman, to confess the unpaid bills, the sinking accounts, the sleepless nights, don't. Because once she sees you as financially unstable, she also starts to feel emotionally unsafe around you. Women are biologically wired to crave security. It's not shallow, it's survival. When you expose every detail of your financial struggles, you don't appear honest. You appear unreliable, and reliability is the foundation of attraction. Think of Leonidas at Thermopylae. Facing overwhelming odds, he didn't tell his soldiers, "I'm scared, we're broke, and we don't stand a chance." No, he stood tall, gave direction, and became immortalized as a leader. Men who command respect don't broadcast their weaknesses. They fight their battles privately and they reveal strength publicly. This doesn't mean you need to pretend to be rich. It means you frame your struggles as temporary challenges you're conquering, not as confessions that define you. Handle your finances with discipline and let her feel that steadiness in you. Ask yourself, do you want to vent your fears for a moment of relief or project stability that earns her respect for decades? Of course, if you went broke because you invested in pet rocks or Beanie Babies, maybe just say bad investments and leave it at that. Secret 4, never tell her when another woman tempts you. Some men believe that honesty means confessing every single thought that crosses their mind, including when they notice another woman. They think telling their partner, "Yeah, I find her attractive, but I'd never act on it," will somehow build trust. But in reality, it does the opposite. Here's why. The moment you admit that temptation, you plant a seed of insecurity. She starts wondering if he's thinking about her, what's stopping him from acting on it. Even if you never cross the line, you've already shifted her perception of you from a man she feels secure with to a man she now has to monitor. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus warned, "Control your passions lest they control you." Your discipline is your strength. Women don't need to know every battle that takes place in your mind. They only need to see results of your control. When you conquer temptation silently, you project loyalty. When you confess temptation openly, you project weakness. A man of mastery doesn't give away his internal struggles. He simply demonstrates consistency through action. Attraction isn't built on words. It's built on the silent power of self-restraint. Ask yourself this. Do you want to relieve a guilty conscience for 5 minutes or preserve her complete trust for a lifetime? And remember, if you do ever slip and say, "Wow, she's hot," you better hope you're pointing at a plate of chicken wings. At least then you'll only be guilty of bad timing. Secret 5. Never reveal that you feel powerless without her. This is perhaps the most dangerous confession a man can make, telling a woman that he cannot live without her. At first it may sound romantic, even poetic. But beneath the surface, it signals something far darker. It tells her that your entire identity depends on her presence. When a woman hears this, attraction quietly dies. Why? Because she no longer sees you as her king, her anchor, or her source of strength. Instead, she feels like your caretaker. And the moment she feels she has to carry you emotionally, she stops feeling safe in your masculinity. Julius Caesar once said, "It is better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life." The same applies here. Create yourself as Ammon who chooses her, not a man who depends on her. Women admire men who stand firmly on their own 2 feet, men who love deeply but never lose themselves in the process. Here's the truth. She should complement your life, not complete it. Because honestly, the only thing you should ever admit you're powerless without is morning coffee. So let's bring this all together. Men lose respect not because women are cruel, but because men reveal what should be mastered in silence. Your insecurities, your past with women, your financial chaos, your temptations, your emotional dependence. These are the 5 secrets you must never confess, because silence is power, mystery is magnetic, and self-mastery is irresistible. Now the choice is yours. Do you want to be Herak, her warrior, her king, or her patient, her project, her weakness? And if you truly want to understand how women think, don't stop here. Click the video on your screen now. Honestly, if a woman regrets losing you, she will do these 7 things. That's where their transformation begins.